What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. Yo, I just made a video about Starfield. Well, it's about Xbox, and I finished off for Xbox, and I mentioned a lot of Starfield in it for Game of the Year, whatever. But that got me thinking about this video. What are the top five games of the generation for me? My top five games of this generation. Okay, and I'm gonna, if I do this right, I'll put up on the screen the games and the time that I spent in those games because they actually blew my mind. Now listen to what I'm saying. My top five games this generation that I've played this generation. Okay, not my top Xbox games. My top five games, meaning games that I play. I don't care if they were exclusive or not. It doesn't bother me. My top five games. Right? You ready? Number one has been Apex Legends. It's very hard, very, very hard to be Apex Legends. And I think I have something like 20 something days total. And I've actually played Apex Legends longer than that, but since I got my Series X this generation, I started the new account on the Series X, and I still managed to put something like 26 days in Apex Legends, plus everything else that I've been playing. And I've been playing games this generation, okay? Again, you could go ahead and check my gamer score. So Apex Legends is number one, okay? Free to play game, that says a lot, okay? Multiplayer game, that says a lot, right? Full of microtransactions, but that's if you wish. It's not a pay to win game, okay? It is a battle royale, but it's unique in the way they do things, and they do have different modes and different characters. I think the Apex Legends is really good, a lot of fun. The game loop is extremely fun, and it's a pretty difficult game as well. Like you gotta, there's so many things going on, you gotta know what to do. But regardless, Apex Legends number one. Number two for me is Halo Infinite. Again, I don't know how many days I have in Halo Infinite. I'll put up the thing up here of how many days. I'll try to put it up. But I got a lot of days in Halo Infinite as well. I thoroughly enjoyed the campaign, and I thoroughly enjoyed the multiplayer. Regardless of what everybody else says about the multiplayer, I've been playing the multiplayer since day one, and I freaking have loved it. Now, I'm a very simple type of person, so I mostly only play ranked. My biggest gripe is that they got rid of the battle rifle and ranked and got this new rifle now, but I'm adjusting to it, so it is what it is. The game, to me, the gameplay is beautiful. The guns feel great. The game runs great. Like, I played it on my monitor at 120 hertz. I've played it on 4K TV 60. Just phenomenal game, in and out. Definitely love the campaign as well. Just a great game. So Halo Infinite this generation for me is my second game of the generation. Okay, number three, and this actually surprised me. Okay, I couldn't believe because it just came out. Starfield. Starfield. Like I said, I've had my last video. I have four days playing Starfield. Yeah, I got 4 days total playing Starfield. I mean, the game is, to me, the game is phenomenal. A lot of fun, and it's a single player game, and I just want to keep playing it over and over again. I'm already thinking of doing at least one more run through after this one because I guess I've never played a game where I wanted to see all the options, and I played Fallout 3 before, and I played Mass Effect 1. It's different. This game to me hits different, and I wasn't a huge fan of Starfield when it was first announced or anything. You can look at my videos. I wasn't hyping this game up, but the game is great to me, so it is what it is. So Starfield's number three. Number four is Forza Horizon 5, and I'll see if I put up how many hours I got in that too. Forza Horizon 5. This game, when it came out, I remember I was blown away by how beautiful it looked. I used to say it was the best looking game out there. I still think it's probably one of the best looking games this generation. I would probably put Horizon Forbidden West up there as well as far as visually looking games. That looks phenomenal. Spider-Man 2 looks like a very beautiful looking game as well, right? I just got to play it a little bit more to really dig deep into it and see exactly how good it looks. But I know Forbidden West from start to finish looked phenomenal. But Horizon 5, to me, I remember that blew my mind. Like, I just loved the way the game looked, the way it plays, and it was a perfect game. I would come home from work and I just throw it on quick resume. That's when I first got introduced to quick resume around that time as well. So, and it worked perfect. Just start racing, running around. I remember I spent so much time in that game where I wasn't even actually racing. I'd just be driving around. That's how, like, fun and chill that game is. So Forza Horizon 5. And then my fifth game of the generation, and this one is hard because this wasn't about how much time I had played into it, it's the impact that the game had on me, like after I played it and I beat it. Excuse me, was a Plague Tale Requiem. And I think I have like 18 hours in a Plague Tale Requiem, but I beat it, right? I played a Plexo Innocence. Shout out to Severin. Severin went ahead and bought that for me because it had left Game Pass by the time I was gonna play Requiem, and he was like, "No, don't play Requiem yet. Play Innocence first." I played Innocence first, and then I played Requiem, and then man, a Plexo Requiem, man, that game is phenomenal, man. So it was hard when I got to that fifth spot. It was hard because I played a Plexo Requiem this generation. I played Atomic Heart this generation. I played Ghostwire Tokyo this generation. When I say I played, I mean I beat them. And I really enjoyed them. So I did enjoy Atomic Heart a lot. I enjoyed Ghostwire Tokyo a lot. I enjoyed Scorn a lot. I enjoyed Hi-Fi Rush a lot. I enjoyed man, I forgot how many games I've played this generation. I've played a lot, trust me. So out of all the games that I've played, though, I know Plague Tale Requiem definitely had to be there if I can only pick five. Okay, so again, I have multiplats in there, and then I have a lot of Game Pass games as well, games that can be played on Game Pass, either free to play or Game Pass. If I had a top 10 list, which I might think about doing, that might be a little bit more difficult, then I would throw in Forza Horizon, Horizon Forbidden West in my top 10 of this generation. I would throw that in. To be fair, I haven't played a lot of PlayStation exclusive games this generation. I mean, there have really, and I guess it's not a joke or anything, there really haven't been that many that really interest me. Like Dark Souls doesn't really interest me. Returnal looks alright. I don't know how much I would like that game, but it looks okay. But it's roguelike game, so I'm not really sure. Ratchet and Clank is cool. I wouldn't put Ratchet and Clank in my top 10, not this generation. Well, maybe it might make my top 10. Again, I'd have to see. Forbidden West would, because I'm a Horizon Zero Dawn fan. Even though if Zero Dawn to me was better than Forbidden West, it would make it up there. And then what else have I played this generation from Sony that's came out? I don't know. You guys tell me what else has came out. So I haven't played Spider-Man 2 yet, so I can't throw that in there. So there's really not a lot on the PlayStation side for me to throw in if I was just looking at PlayStation games. But not a shot at PlayStation. I'm just being honest with you. So those are my top five. If you guys do want to see a top 10, let me know. I'll throw that in there. I did play God of War Ragnarok, but I can't put it in my top 10 if I couldn't even finish it. Like, I just got bored of it. It is what it is. Not a bad game. Not a bad game. I just got bored of it. You might like it. You might enjoy it. It is what it is. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave the video at that. I think that's actually a pretty good video. I'm curious if you guys could tell me what are your top five games this generation. I'm just curious. Maybe I'll find something to play or something that I haven't played yet. Right now, I'm currently playing, obviously, New Game Plus 2 of Starfield, and I just started playing Red Dead Redemption 2. And obviously, this is the old game, but oh my god, this game is so far phenomenal. And I started playing Days Gone on my Rogue Ally because it's on Steam, or it was on Steam on sale, I think for like $15. I went ahead and picked it up. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Dog 1985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace.